Beraber Assassin's Creed Valhalla'nın yeni bölümünü oynayacağız. Ah. Suyumuzu da içelim. Bu arkadaş nereye kaçtı? Bu arkadaş bir daha kaçamaz baba. O yanlış yere atladı. Ne oldu lan?
Thor sends more big skulls to my hammer.
Kaç be kardeşim. Dur. Nerede reisi?
He's fleeing to the.
Yakala yakala yakala yakala. Hop. Bro haya. Nereye kaçıyoruz? Söyle nereye kaçacağız?
Faithful counselor, please help me back to Jorvik. Let my heart expire at home.
Vallahi izin vermem.
I have no favors left to offer you, Rishir.
But I see no light.
Hell's frozen door.
What waits for me there, Eivor?
A traitor's death. He was the hero in tales he told himself. No more Saxon kings, Eivor. I'm through playing the puppeteer. The fate of... You'll take the crown yourself, and the extra... I will. But I will not rule... Let us talk of our alliance in Jorvik.
Neresidir ya burası?
Moira, is Halfdan about?
Eivor, welcome. Halfdan has stepped outside with Baravid. They shouldn't be far.
Think you can swell with the bat?
Steady your balls! With my blade at your side!
Kendimi alıyorum Hasan parçası.
Rishie, I struggle to be surprised.
I was caught off guard, but I should not have been. The fogs... The ceremony hastens to start. Let's not keep the crowd waiting. Eivor! Yes, let us go. To inscribe our names in
Ben
history.
de böyle bir köpek istiyorum.
No
Yani.
more pulling strings. This throne and its burdens are mine.
Shall we lot drink it down faster? Thor himself
Yapamıyorum.
Moira,
How are things in Weekend?
I get by. There will always be those who dislike me, but how I handle their ire is up to me. So yes, things are mostly, well...
Ya nasıl işler normal.
Have you had enough fun?
I'll say
To Eivor and the Raven Clan.
to Halfdan King, I lift crown spire, stout oak of Valkyries.
Aha.
Moira, what is this metal? It's soft, like Roman pipes.
Ah, that's lead. A toxic metal.
And was it lead that drove the Romans mad? Can metal do this to...
Oh, God in heaven, yes. The Romans knew this...
You. All these years you gifted me poison. You gifted me madness.
Old friend, please. Your sickness has clouded your judgment.
This sickness was no accident. I trusted you.
Sheath your weapon, Farid.
Eivor, make this man see sense. He's old, sick, and his mind is unclear.
Oh, shit! You want me dead, you lot?
Treason must never go unpunished.
After all we did together, after all we won,
If any
Aslan,
of my
konuşma.
clan committed such a betrayal,
you are not the warrior you used to be, friend.
Uy, şuna bak. İyi misin biraz kardeşim?
Traitor! Kill him! Feed him to the wolves!
Look at him, Eivor.
Seni beslediler.
Leaders betrayed. Halfdan, come to your senses.
Eset.
The end of our road.
Stand, you treasonous bastard! Stand and fight me!
Old friend, do you remember the day you were always faster? You always won, because I let you win, my army. So I will let you win one last time. We will meet once more in the corpse hole.
Beni ilgilendirmez abi, ben kendi klanıma bakarım.
Halfdan, it's time I go. I'm leaving for Mercia, going home.
And go with this. A sign of friendship. A bond.
I hope we were right about it.
Sanki yanıldık ama neyse. Bazı şeyler için fedakarlık gerekir.
Please, Rada, tell us another. Yes, yes, one more. And only because you all have such big...
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news. These new visions of Odin trouble me. Am I alone in seeing them? What with the tales of Svatil? Randvi, what is this?
Ne oldu,
Another
nedir?
dispute, I'm afraid, with Holger stirring the pot once again. Will you set in judgment?
Judgments are the burden of a Jarl. This is Sigurd's duty now.
He refuses to leave his quarters. Right now, you are the only noble fit for this.
I don't know. It is not my place.
Please. Only until Sigurd recovers his strength.
All right. Once more. Gudrun, Holger, come forward. You will state your cases, and I will hear you out and be as swift in my judgment as I... Gudrun, you...
I've been robbed, Eivor. My property defaced. I scoured the settlement in search of it. Passing Holger's home. There I see it. Boldly displayed and worse, defaced.
Lies and slap!
Holger, quiet. You're well acquainted with the route now. Gudrun, what did you...
I confronted him, demanding silver. For Sil with Holger's inky scratching cannot be sold. I ask only that I be paid for the property that was...
So Holger took something that belonged to you and defaced it. Now you...
That is right.
Holger,
Short days ago, I found a pile of mildew stain. I wished to use it as a canvas, you see. The sailcloth was in such a state, and so obscured from view.
I see.
My motives were honest, Eivor. Would a thief be... Yet here she claims I have robbed and defaced her property.
Nonsense.
My only crime here is that I gave something up.
I see. So you feel Gudrun disposed of something and now unreasonably seeks its return.
Exactly.
All right.
I might have profited from that cloth. Holger has all but robbed me of a few...
It was garbage. Yet now it's a part of something greater. If anything,
Oh, I will thank you with the back of my...
Quiet! After careful thought, that...
What is this? What are you doing?
Holger and Gudrun are at odds. I hope to...
That duty is mine alone, Eivor. You know this.
You were not here, brother. Nor did I wish...
A sallow excuse for such a bold defiance. I hope you enjoyed it. Are you finished singing, my dear Skald?
my Jarl, as I was saying,
Stop! Enough! I have heard more than enough to render my judgment. For as long as I've known you, Holger, you have spun words into lies. You weaken the minds of children, until I've shown you too many years of tolerance. And rather than exist in grateful meekness as Holger the liar, you sink lower. You become Holger the thief, robbing a woman of her livelihood, all in the name of your stupid...
Sigurd, Jarl, no...
This is the consequence of your actions. You will pay good...
30 times? Surely you jest.
Do I look like one to play pranks, Holger? Pay the fee.
Great, Jarl. If I may, I seek only compensation for a single sailcloth. The rest is...
30 times. In silver. That is my judgment.
Eivor, please. Does this not seem unfair?
Sigurd, the punishment must fit the crime. Your judgment is cruel and unfair.
Cruel and unfair. Oh, no. Now you have it. I am your Jarl. The source of all right and wrong. The Lord of justice in this place.
Sigurd kafayı yemiş.
Without order. Without a chain of command. Life cannot...
As my brother and my Jarl, I back you, Sigurd. But in the face of injustice, I cannot help but speak.
Have you never in your life known when to hold your tongue, Eivor? Nor defer to those wiser than yourself? My judgment stands. 30 times the sailcloth's value. That is final.
Thank you, Lord, for hearing us out.
See to it that judgment is carried out exactly as I have said. Should the need arise again.
Ne oluyor ya?
These new visions of Odin.
Ne olmuş ya bu adama?
I want to thank you for your judgment, Eivor. For stepping in.
Poor man. I've never known him to be so angry and reckless.
Rarely. There have been moments when he was distressed.
Let us do our best for him as we take care of our own.
If it is not in the meantime.
I entered Jorvikshire to meet Halfdan Jarl, and I left a friend of Half...
Good.
Burası da bizim.
These new visions of Odin trouble me. Am I alone in seeing them? Or do the tales of Svartalfheim hold some other meaning? Perhaps I should warm my bones by the fire. Gather my thoughts for a moment. Shall we?
Please, Eivor. Not now.
I want to see the...
Komikti.
What transpires in Gloucestershire?
You may have noticed that good...
What? When did this happen?
When doesn't this happen with our dear...
Join his search for...
And see that he does not make a fool of himself. I believe...
Orada da bir anlaşalım.
All right, I'll be Gunner's keep.
Very generous of you.
Good choice. Good.
Now.
Hello.
Good day.
My name is Rima, and Gunnar is a good...
It's good to meet you.
Well, as far as I know, he's got a very...
Well, if Gunnar has faith in...
Then I say you have fine taste.
Sen kimsin kanka? Esrin gözü.
That be all?
Now.
So long.
Bakalım şu kılıcı nasılmış. ...183, hız 45, hız 51...
Ago, the desert oasis, far away, a place of mystery, wonder.
Let's see you, old friend.
Ama bu şeyi satıyor abi.
I marvel at you, Eivor. Such armor.
It is my honor to wear the shielding.
It suits you.
Daha şey zırhını giyeceğiz. Başta bir geliştirelim. Bu nedir ya? Ama bok gibi. Bok gibi zırh. Ayıptır söylemesi ama yani bok gibi. Bunu değiştireyim ya. Of of. Nereye gidiyoruz şimdi? Önümüzde bunları bul ve konuş. Bunları siktir etti. Şuraya gidelim.
I wonder how Halfdan fares, now that he sits on the throne.
Oh,
Moira, is something wrong?
öldü demek.
Weep for Northumbria.
Is it Halfdan? Has he gotten worse?
His heart is broken. He's with Faravid lost and his brothers away.
I could speak with him.
Wandering the fields of Pitteringa.
I'll find him.
Pitteringa is in the east. Just follow the road to Scarborough.
Pıçringa neresidir Pıçringa?
Aid me. Be my eyes.
In my eyes soon end.
No glory, no hope. Nothing but snow, silent as a corpse.
Stand up, Halfdan. Up, my lord. Men bled and died to...
My brother, Eva.
He died, but...
You slew my brother and never said a word.
It was no secret.
Leave me. I mislaid my hammer.
I'll find your hammer.
I was on my way to Scarborough.
Al sen... Senin ben kafana sokayım ya. Uğraştırmaktan başka bir şey yapmıyorsunuz vallahi.
Guarding the hammer.
Hani be Anton? Ok yoluna gittik. Sevmediğim bak. Şimdi abi Feyran.
Show me.
Nasılmış öyle? Peki oradan.
Half-drunk needs his hammer. The lighthouse. Halfdan awaits.
Al çekici bir yerine monte edersin.
This hammer is not meant to be thrown, Halfdan. Remember that.
I'm still warm with blood when he handed it to me.
Ragnar Lothbrok was a...
Finnish arrow killed a shield maiden she was. My father swore to kill the men who took her from us. And he did. 14 against 1. But that was years ago in the east. And this is the west.
And here we are. Still...
How did my brother die?
With his hand on his axe, awaiting the maiden.
How he drink. Pay your ton, my boy!
A dog always forgives.
Do a last thing for me.
What do you see, Sunan?
Uykum geldi yine ya.
These new visions of Odin trouble me. Am I alone in seeing them? Or do the tales of Svartalfheim hold some other meaning? Perhaps I should warm my bones by the fire. Gather my thoughts for a moment.
Şu ateşin yanına oturalım da biraz. Yemeklerimiz ısınsın be.
Eivor! Whatever is the matter?
I'm... troubled.
Aha! Which is how Thor flooded Svartalfheim. Thor, fast to act, but not so fast to think, would stomp and thump and fight and bump everywhere he and Mjolnir should go. One day, he fought a giant in Jotunheim with such ferocity that Thor's killing blow was felt through all 9 realms. The ground shook, mountains rose up, hills tore apart, creating canyons, and north of Svaladal, the massive dwarf he built so without before, and so...
Sakin
In
ya.
every great story, there's truth to be found. I wonder what could be found in Svartalfheim, the place they spoke of.
Kimse. Kimse böyle işe meşgul. Biz ne yapıyoruz da? Mesela bitişik demin oynuyor. Yönceyi gelecek o. Akşam buradaki araziyi inceleyeceğiz. Lan ne kadar büyük map. Luxemburg'u nereden bulayım? Ya da Farside miydi? Sen Farside'daki bilmem ne tapınağı. Minevra, Mitras tapınağı falan var.
Best not to draw attention here.
Haydi. Aziz Albens tapınağı. Master var. Demirhane. Hiçbir yerden girilmiyor, bu nedir?
Work with me.
Bu yerin anahtarı var galiba kardeşim. Anahtarı alabilir miyim ben? Görmüyorum lan. Allah Allah. Aziz. Aziz. Aziz mi? Reggono culo Castilia. Kanır. Basafanlık meselini bir araya geldi. Vardır büyük ihtimalle.
Eivor, over here.
Neredesin kardeşim benim?
Eivor, thought I smelt you on the wind.
Gunnar, with the speed you left home, I thought...
I have. This Valkyrie right here, Bridget, my own heart's root. Meet Eivor.
It takes a rare woman to nail down our Gunnar.
Avendinta, with my Zigrili.
Good to meet you. So, is the wedding here? When you spoke of a marriage...
No. We're here for the festival and blessings.
Whose blessing? I see no pitchfork shaking.
Glauacestus Elderman Kun.
Have you,
That Mama Dad cut.
Bridget Man Power, the last high priestess and elderman.
I should like to meet this elderman of yours. If our...
A union forged in love. Come, we go find him.
Dim Jolch.
Right, no daylight.
So the elderman may have heard a tale or two about my exploits.
Not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skald for years to come.
Yeah! And the Mercians here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger?
They come from all over to celebrate Samhain. Most are too busy with festivities to pay us mind.
Samhain? Is that what these... Is that what these carved roots are for? Samhain. Is that what these carved roots are for? This tradition?
Aye. Faces cut into lanterns to ward off evils. There is the Elderman. Kunan!
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs.
Yeah. Then let's in hands as clammy as a dead after. This is...
Ah, yes. The way Gunnar is
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick, the blind. His comfort...
Ah, more pagans.
I am here to hasten my friend's marriage and drink my weight in ale.
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated godright kings for puppet...
So-called puppet kings keep your lands safe and your bellies full. I ask no thanks, only hospitality.
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try the side...
Ah, you must be Eivor. Tevder, I see you've welcomed our...
At your behest. We welcome all pagans set up...
Tevder, as your harvest king, I demand that... So you've come to meet the family before you whisk my Bridget away.
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan, but your lush landscape will be hard to match.
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar...
If you will excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Ah, yes, the shrine.
Kunon, I do not need a heathen escort.
Youth cut down in its prime, without even the memory of warm thighs and cider to sustain him in the afterlife.
Then, by my honor, I shall not rest until I return...
I see I am outmatched. Though a Dane joining in praise to Saint Kenhelm, God will weep.
My lady love calls, Eivor. Oh, if you'd like...
Go, may you have a fire forged. I have a hand fastening to oversee, and...
Oh,
Kunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I know them. Fires and magic, spirits in the air. Gloucestershire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. A festival brings warmth and cheer. People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. A festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's light does not dim as the nights chill, but the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around,
it lightens the heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the Reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
Well, where is the matter of my fee?
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we not going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Canom your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Low in a mead of kine under a thorn.
Let's see.
Lieth poor Kenhelm, kingborn. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You are a kinder man than the mask you wear. But you won't be rid of me. I will keep my word to Kunan for your safe return. I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing.
To humble ourselves before God. Besides, I've dirtied my knees doing worse.
That sounds like a tale I'd like to lend my ear to.
Please, Eivor, I must pray.
Should I watch or turn my back?
Oh, Lord, gift upon this lowly servant your greatest gift. Patience.
I will not have to interrupt your prayer to protect you, Tefter.
And yet you insist on doing so. What is it you are looking at? A hare?
Tefter, get to safety. Find somewhere to hide.
Where did they come from?
Found the swine!
That was close. Eivor, thank you for saving my life.
It's good I was here to protect you. Maybe Kunan has the eyes of prophecy.
Splood, cloven-hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
We should return to Gloucester. Unless you'd like to thank the little martyr here for tonight's feast.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant guard. Go on without me.
I gave Kunan...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon those devil's tusks. Oh, and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one.
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am.
So, what adventures did you find in my absence?
Escorted Tefter to the shrine of some Christian saint. Our path was not peaceful. We were accosted by a group of boars.
Odd, but path now usually south. To the Brivo.
Ne düşünüyorsun?
But you saved his hide. I bet it was quite the sight. Two of you as a pair.
I kept my word to Kunan, and that spat...
Restraint, Eivor? I was half expecting you to...
I've bridged hands with most of England, Gunnar. And I've held my temper. I need a drink.
Try the cider. It's from last year's Skull.
So, you invited me to a hood...
Gloucester gives their glut to otherworldly visitors, and if you dress as one, you'll get...
Freely given? Huh. I've only seen...
Then we turn you into a beastie and have you roam the hills, braying for sweets and drink.
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very spirit of the Mary Louved. Now, that's Hooden. Become the Mary Louved, the spirit who sings for cake and ale, and you cannot have your cloak back until we leave.
I'll keep this covering, but even a knife to my throat could not make me sing on command.
Shame. I heard your voice clear as a bell. Larks fall from the sky in envy.
Gunnar, if no one else is dressed...
Gerçekten mi ya? Koskoca Assassin
Trick or
Creed'i.
treat! What business have you? Oh, the Mary Louid. Right. We're doing cakes instead of beer this year. Sour night and the moon is high. Mary Louid haunts my door.
Yarattım yolla.
Give me sweets and candied treats, the kind I most adore.
Here then, sweets for the Mary Louid. You've earned it.
Are you playing the role of trickster spirit?
Can trickster spirits see? The eye holes in this mask are terrible.
All it takes is a mask and some sweet cakes to turn you into a gentle skull.
I am not going to sing, Gunnar.
Biz de şu yara kürek görevi bitirelim de.
Are you ready to rhyme with me?
Down the road from my abode.
Hope to gods this Mary Louid doesn't fail.
Ah, have a cake for your troubles then.
Lads getting into their cups, scaring the wee ones. Eivor, mighty warrior, knocker of doors, victor of cakes. How does it feel to pillage what is freely given?
A worthy haul, and a tradition worth keeping up. Survey the area soon.
I have nothing.
What do you see? I have come to rhyme with you.
In the gloaming sea.
To its...
Well done.
Look at these cakes! Sweet as honey, Gunnar. You should see this. Gunnar! My cakes! Stretch your wings, Sunan.
I said, cloth ears, take your foot.
You are either fearless or stupid, boy, to speak to someone of the Raven clan this way.
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged rats taking what isn't yours.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let him go. We can Hooden more. You seem to want your nose broken, so let me oblige.
Christ, him tall.
Vay sana
Four
ya.
spears! My leg!
Gunnar!
Enough! Keep your brawls to the other side of the river. There's children about.
I don't answer to you, witch.
Thomas Fletcher, I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's birth blood from your face. Mind your tongue. Let's see that leg then.
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters' worth of wounds.
Till Lucas. Modron's a gumpas to patch this lad.
Diyorsun ya sen.
Your aid is welcome.
Men drown themselves in ale on Samhain. But I fear for the fragile peace.
With Dean and Fall.
That man called you.
I lead those who follow the old ways in Gloucestershire. Gweneth, my love, go back to the house and bring me the garlic salt.
And the worms? Are we...
Yes, grab the worms just to be safe. Now go, child. I promise not to cut it.
Give me
Man Modron is...
I'm glad you're all finding my mortal injury so fun.
Modron, you don't have to save his leg. I will understand.
That limb will be fine. But no medicine in England will stop the drip from his mouth. I do not work miracles.
Arkadaşlar bir bölümün daha sonuna geldik. Çok yoruldum. Yatacağım, yarın devam ederiz. İyi geceler.